You just heard Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Modi yesterday spoke about the fact that it was the RSS, that is the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, that has immensely suffered at the hands of the British and the Nizams because the belief was nation first. Also said that RSS members, including the founder KB Hegdewar, had been jailed during the freedom struggle. In fact, Prime Minister Modi had released a special commemorative postal stamp and a coin to mark 100 years of RSS. Now, this is a specially designed coin and a stamp to highlight the contributions of the RSS in nation building. Prime Minister Modi also said that this is the first time in history of India that Bharat Mata's image has been carved onto a coin. Now, this is a coin that has the motto of RSS, Rashtra Swaha, Idam Rashta, Idam Namama. Now, this translates, everything is dedicated to the nation, everything is nation's, nothing is mine. In fact, RSS volunteers, also known as the Swayamsevaks, they are shown bowing down in front of Mother Earth. Now, dressed in Sangh Parivar's uniform, this is the new coin that has been launched by Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi said that this is a moment of great pride and historical significance. My colleague Vidya is now joining me on the broadcast. Vidya, one of the key things that Mohan Bhagwat, the RSS chief since 2009, has been speaking about is the fact that you don't need to believe in fake news, you do not need to believe in narratives about the RSS. All that you need to do is, if you have the time, visit a Shakha close by, visit and speak with the people who are associated with the RSS to understand what RSS is all about.
Well, in fact, this is really not the first time, but a lot of times the chiefs have been speaking about how, the RSS is vastly misunderstood. And in fact, there is a narrative that had been drawn during a certain era when, they were being portrayed as bad. But all that the Swayamsevaks really have done is, work for the building of this nation. In fact, there are a lot of times, even everyone has almost seen that, when tragedies have struck this country in various parts of this country, the RSS Swayamsevaks themselves have always risen, and have provided service to the nation. In fact, there are times that we have seen, RSS Shakha building homes of people from other religion, which have been, say, washed away in a flood or, in a nature's fury. There's been some mishaps that have happened. All those places we have seen RSS workers really going and, performing their work without any recognition and any reward in the return. In fact, that's one thing that many RSS chiefs over the years have always been pointing out and saying that, they have not even asked for any recognition of these kind of efforts that RSS Swayamsevaks, who on their own have done all this work. Remember, as they say, they are now not really, they don't really ask anyone for money. They have never asked for donations or anything at any point. And that's one of the reasons why they feel that, over the years, the RSS, though targeted all the time, has never really replied back, and it has only done so through its work over the years that it has done.
Right, Vidya, please stay on with me. Let's also understand that RSS history, in fact, is full of controversies. We have seen how there was a ban that was put up. The ban was then lifted in 1949. The RSS was established on the 27th of September 1925 in Maharashtra, in the city of Nagpur. Now, the establishment was done by Keshav Baliram Hegdewar. He was a physician and a freedom fighter. RSS history full of controversies. We have seen how there was a ban that was put up. There was also disillusionment around RSS and what RSS actually does. Now, the idea of RSS came about because there were some people who actually were disillusioned with what they were seeing in the Congress's lack of cultural unity and the inability to respond to growing communal tensions in India. That became the founding stone for the RSS. Hegdewar envisioned RSS as a cultural organization which was aimed at uniting Hindus and fostering a sense of discipline, character and national pride. Now, this organization began with just a handful of members. The emphasis was on daily training. That's something that you just saw. There has to be an ideology that one needs to follow, and there has to be education. Growth and expansion, that's also something that RSS has been focusing on. You know, if you flip through history's pages, you will understand that after Hegdewar's death in 1940,